Today I begin lecture 5, a priori and a posteriori knowledge. A priori knowledge does not need experience to be known. A posteriori knowledge is achieved from experience. A priori is solely dependent on reason. Mathematics, logic, and definitions are all considered a priori because they are supposed to be entirely derived from reason. On the other hand, a posteriori are obtained from experience of the senses. Scientific facts are considered a posteriori because they are observations of the outside world. A priori are expressed as tautologies, analytic propositions, and deductive reason. On the other hand, a posteriori statements are contingent, meaning thereby they can be true or not, and synthetic in nature because they can be verified by experience alone. A priori propositions are necessary propositions because they can never be false. Thus, we see that apart from analytic propositions, synthetic propositions themselves are of two kinds: a priori or rationally known, a posteriori or empirically known. Kant believed that synthetic a priori propositions were possible, according to which there are some propositions that are synthetic propositions which are a priori, that is known to be true before experience or prior to experience, yet not dependent on experience alone. Kant held that mathematics and natural science has certain basic ideas which are not like analytic propositions, which are repetitive in nature, but like a priori propositions because they are prior to experience and prior to an event, and are synthetic because they are applied to an event. Therefore, the synthetic propositions are possible in an a priori form. He was criticized by A.J. Ayer, who said there are only two kinds of propositions: synthetic propositions and analytic propositions. Synthetic propositions are synthetic because they can be verified from the outside world, whereas a priori propositions are nothing but analytic propositions because they are dependent on the definitions of the terms that about which they are talking, and that is why they cannot be refuted. Synthetic propositions can be empirically verified and therefore are true or false. Thus, there are only two kinds of propositions that convey knowledge. One is a synthetic proposition, the other is an analytic proposition. I end my lecture today on this topic, and in my next lecture I will discuss a fresh topic with you. Thank you for today. I end here.